we're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apogee Stadium. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UAB Blazers offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. The run inside. It's Simpkins. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Mims. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's a give to Robinson. Got a little grass. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Looking to throw, it's Burton. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Here's a give to Robinson. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They'll run with Robinson. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking for a crease. It's White. Makes it, and the ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that. Ball, it'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. Gets the back moving. The option look. Touchdown, Mean Green. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Burton. Rushes on him. He's got him wide open. Wide open spaces. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31. And the Blazers want to move quickly.
And I don't know what the defense was doing on that play. He was wide open there, right in the middle of the field. Very easy for the quarterback to spot. And guys, he caught the ball, turned around. There was nobody even near him. And he was able to go add to the damage after the catch.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Simpkins. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. The extra point here would tie the game.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Rides the option. He keeps it.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. He didn't make it. He's down at the 32, and that'll be 3 yards short of the line to gain and bring up 4th down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simpkins. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body.
Could be an alley. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different...
Has it! And he will score! Touchdown, UAB! Lining up to add another.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Got enough for the first. At the 45, on his way. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, North Texas. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Running inside, it's Simpkins. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they get the third down stop. What a play by this defense. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. Now on the option. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Quarterback keep, and the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll take it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
How about the run play on 4th and 3 to 4? A lot of times you see that's a pass play nowadays. They run the football, they stick to what they do well, they know where the first down marker is, and they get the first down.
On the option, runs through a tackle.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll toss it. Maybe some. Got enough space. Touchdown, Mean Green. Great job by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Complete to start this drive.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man downfield. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Scanning the field, it's Burton. Pulls it in, it's Mims. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the move, it's White. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, what a cut! There he goes. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Blazers will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the North Texas head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so frustrated with his defense right now. They've given up over 80 yards on the ground in that rushing attack. Known for their run game defense, they have got to be more stout at the line of scrimmage. The good news, they are running the ball well. The line of scrimmage has been dominant. He said, we've got to keep it going on offense and tighten things up defensively if we want to stay in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They give it to him again. Finds a little. Here's a little room there. He's at the 20. Touchdown, North Texas. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and give him 16 on the year.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Back to pass. It's Burton. Got it. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. With the draw, it's Ingram. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Under fire. And he never had a chance.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching it that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
On the option. The keeper on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 15. He gets a block, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking for a man. It's Burton. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The run inside. It's Ingram. Finding some room. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Blazers will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking for space. It's Ingram. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying the run, it's Ingram. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking to throw, it's Burton. Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short?
Makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. Takes it on the return. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had. Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UAB. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Maybe a crease. Quick step and go. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
Looking to throw. He is in, and they roll the dice. Won't settle for the tie. They take the lead with a 2-point conversion. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Burton. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College